What is going on, guys? Poke here, and it has been a week, so we got the next week for the MPA Season 4, and today we're going to be playing against Goffies Enigma, aka Goffies. So he's actually a really cool dude. We played in Season 2, if I remember correctly. I don't remember who won. I think I won. I'm not too sure, but either way, he's a good battler, so make sure you guys go check him out, of course. Of course, his battle will be in the description below if you want to go check out his side. Since it's not mine, it's not going to be live commentary. But in any case, looking at Goffies' team, I was kind of fearing that he was going to bring Floatzel too, because that thing was going to, especially for my team, what my build was, I was afraid that Floatzel was going to outspeed majority of my mons and just do some damage, especially if it's like choice banded or something. Then yeah, it's just going to hurt my team a lot. So I had to be prepped for that a little bit, so that's why I brought the Wishy-Washy. Just to deal with Floatzel with HP grass. But in any case, whoa, I don't know what just happened. But in any case, this is kind of like a fast team, I want to say, except for Wishy-Washy, of course. So this team is supposed to be like a heavy hit team to outspeed all of his mons and just to go in. So, but knowing his team right here, I'm kind of afraid of Stung Tank and Garchomp. I didn't know what kind of Garchomp this was going to be, so it honestly just depends. But in any case, I have to save my Chandelier here for the Scizor, the Marowak potential, and again, just kind of to see what kind of Chomp this is. If it was Scarf Chomp, then he was definitely going to outspeed my Chandelier, because either way, I think Scarf Chomp, no matter what, outspeeds my Chandelier. But in any case, let's go ahead and jump into the battle. So as for my lead goes, I felt like... Wait, who did I lead with? I kind of forgot. But he's going to lead with Stung Tank for sure, so that's totally fine. I'm going to go ahead and lead with... Oh, Mega Area that guy. I felt like he doesn't really have a good lead. If anything, he wanted to lead with Ambipom, that was going to be fine. So right here, I had a feeling he would switch out here, so I'm going to go ahead and go for the Mega Evolution. Of course, I have to Mega Evolve turn 1. Not on turn 1, but... the instant I want to use a move, I have to Mega Evolve. So, in any case, I'm going to go for the Hone Claws here. I'm kind of getting that read, or the prediction, I should say, for some type of switch. I had a feeling he would switch for sure, I just didn't know what. So, Mega Scizor, obviously. I'm kind of scared of this thing. I felt like I could have taken this better. Honestly, this was overall a great play for him, and kind of like a bad play for him. If anything, I should have switched, but it's not going to really matter. But he's going to go for the Bullet Punch here, and it's going to do a hell of a lot, of course. I didn't know what kind of he said he was, so I'm just going to go for a Stone Edge here, just kind of see how much damage it will do. Unfortunately, no crit. I think crit could have killed maybe. But for a +1, I was like, that's some decent damage. So I felt like he was still going to go for BP. So this was a free switch kind of into my Chandelier. I don't think he has anything for my Chandelier. I don't think he has knockoff. But either way, since he Bullet Punched there, that kind of forces him to switch. And also the Chandelier has Flame Body, because he doesn't really have any mons that I would be okay with using like Flash Fire. Maybe except for Marowak, but he can easily just use a Ghost move and kill me. So I felt like Flame Body would be a lot better in this case. But in any case, I'm going to go for the Shadow Ball here. Actually getting the prediction of a switch in. I didn't think he would go into Stung Tank. I was like, that's kind of weird. And at this point, I kind of felt like since he went into this thing, he had to have Pursuit. But either way, I had to try to get out of there. But he's just going to go for Pursuit. So that was a very nice play from him. That was just like overall a bad play for me. And I felt like I kind of screwed up there. I lost my Chandelier, and Chandelier actually put in work in this game, so I was kind of scared of what was going to happen. But he's going to go ahead and switch out. I don't know. I think he predicted the ground move. I'm going to say that's what it was. So in any case, he's going to go and switch into a Togekiss, excuse me. So that was a nice play on his part. I'm just going to go and stay in Ice Beam. I have Expert Belt, so I wanted to see how much damage this would do. And honestly, this does a lot of damage, to be honest. But the matter is, I got the flinch. So either way, I felt like this Togekiss, excuse me, was dead at this point. Of course, hacks could be in play. He could thaw out turn 1. So I was kind of like, Like, I felt like he would switch, or this would be a perfect time to go into my Azelf, but he's actually going to go into his Ambipom, which is like the one thing I probably didn't want to do. Actually, no, he didn't go into Stunting, so that's good. Anyways, I'm just going to hard switch out to Latias. Not even going to U-turn. This thing is probably like my most bulky mon on the team, and looking at that damage is like, yeah, like at this point I need my Aerodactyl to come back. So I'm gonna go ahead and Healing Wish while he switches out. So like this is like the most perfect opportunity for me to go for Healing Wish and go out to my Aerodactyl. I do lose my Latias pretty early, I kind of want to say, but at this point I wanted to I felt like Mega Aerodactyl was like what I needed to win, and you're gonna see here that I'm very glad that I Healing Wish now. So this was like the most perfect opportunity for me to Healing Wish and heal up my Mega Aerodactyl. So now I'm just gonna go for the Earthquake. I kind of wanted to see if this would kill. I felt like since he lost that amount of damage before, I felt like Earthquake would kill, and luckily that does kill. I am adamant, so I don't know if that matters, to be honest, but either way, Mega Aerodactyl is going to come in clutch right there for the Earthquake. So that's going to help a lot of my mons, like Azelf, things like that, just run around, be free. But in case, he's going to go for fake out here. I honestly had no idea what his strat was to do until he switched here. I'm like, okay, so he could what his plan is probably, he's going to sack Togekiss, of course. I felt like it's kind of useless at this point since it's frozen, but you never know, to be honest. He could easily thaw out turn 1, but I could see why he sacked it here. Kind of unfortunate. 10% for freeze, not freeze, yeah, freeze, what the heck. I was thinking of burn. I was like, no, it's not burn. But in case, so I kind of felt like he was just going to go switch out, go into fake out, and then sack another mon. But he's actually going to go out to his Marowak here. I'm like, okay, so I'm going to go for a Stone Edge here. Honestly, I had no idea what he thought I had. Well, at the time at least. But he told me that he thought I had like Fire Fang or Ice Fang or something like that. But I don't. I have Hone Edge, Earthquake, Stone Edge, and Aerial Ace. So that's my full set. I think I revealed it by now. So I'm going to go for the Aerial Ace here. Not going to mess around. And the Rock Slide actually doesn't kill. I'm like, wow, this Aerodactyl is coming in clutch as hell. And look at that damage at Aerial Ace. So at this point, I kind of felt like I should have sacked my Aerodactyl. So it's like, okay, I have a free switch into whatever, so it's all good. But he's going to miss Rock Slide. So that's going to hurt him a lot, to be honest. I felt like at that point, I felt like he... I honestly don't know. I think he should have sacked Garchomp, because I felt like Garchomp really didn't do anything for his team. Especially at that point, because I have Weavile with Ice Shard, so either way, that thing is going to be dead. So, just an unfortunate play overall, but I'm going to go ahead and kill his Ambipom, though, with Aerial Ace, so that's very good to see. And he's going to go out to his Scizor, so I kind of wanted to save Aerodactyl just in case. You never know what could happen, but he's going to go for the Bullet Punch. I felt like since I stayed into Rock Slide, he thought I was going to stay in. So he went for Bullet Punch. I'm not actually too sure. But in case, he's going to go for the Roost here. Get some health back. But you're going to see I'm going to go for Scald. And it actually does more than what he's recovering, I believe. So, especially with that burn. That burn, like, is coming in clutch. So, he's going to go for the Roost here. Just trying to, like, stall me out and see... what was it? To see if I could get paralyzed, and so he could potentially set up and win. But I am gonna get the crit there, so I'm like, thank God, because honestly, if he actually if he paralyzed me, and if he set up another Roost or something, he could set up Swords Dance, and I could probably lose that game, because honestly, I don't have like my bulky mons, obviously. So that was kind of scary for me, but the crit right there worked out, and since Garchomp is at low HP, I might as well just say fuck it, just go for Scald. No paralyzed from me. It was just kind of unfortunate, that match, to be honest. It was a 4-0, but I felt like a lot of things were like hacksy in that match. The freeze, the Rock Slide miss, I don't know. I just felt like that was a really hacksy game, so unfortunate for Goffies. He's going to go down 4-0, but I guess the only thing I can say at this point is we take this. So that's just Pokemon, to be honest. Nothing we can really do. We still play this game, so well, I don't as much, but in any case, GG's Goffies. Make sure you guys go check out his channel in the description below. Thank you guys for all the support recently. I appreciate it. But yeah, I think next week we'll be playing Jordor, so that should be another fun rematch to get in. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.